Warning, you're about to be offended. Someone's about to be offended because we're going to talk about masks, and there's so many differing opinions on masks. Some are very adamant about them, some are not so adamant and loose about them. That's actually my take. I'm very loose about the masks, but not for, just because some flippant reason, or I don't care about people, or I want everybody dead and just me be alive, or, none of those reasons. So maybe this will bring some clarity, because that's what I'm here to do. For example, okay, it doesn't matter what kind of mask you wear. I could put this on my face. I could wear it any way I want. Okay, we got the traditional, this one. I wear that to work. I'm an insulator. This one, kind of hard to breathe, right? Got this thing. Now, the other day I was in the zoo. This is part of my point. They gave us these. Not this one, but something like it. They put it on your face. I had it like this, and the guy's like, put your mask down. I was like, you got to be kidding. As if the virus knows, oh, no, I can't infect this person. I don't know how to go around this to get this guy sick, all right? So, you know what? I'm tempted to put something like this on. I'm missing the thing here, but at least I could get a drink. But I'm just saying, anything goes, all right? The other day, I walked around like this. I couldn't really see where I was going, so that one didn't work too good, but I might cut some holes in it. But honestly, the mask controversy is ridiculous because there's so much differing opinions. Now, Dr. Fauci said that you don't need a mask. If you go and look online for the Dr. Fauci interview on 60 Minutes, he's like, you don't need a mask. Masks are only important for the person that has the sickness. You can wear it. People like to wear the mask because it makes them feel better. That's what he said. Okay, Dr. Fauci, the head doctor of the White House. He's been a doctor for a long time. He's been in the White House for a long time, advising presidents years and years and years. And he's like, you don't need a mask. And he's like, actually, they have unintended consequences. You touch your face and you could get sick that way. So then he flip-flops and he's like, now we need goggles even. It's like, well, what happened the last 60 years of your life? I mean, you've been a doctor forever. All of a sudden in two months, you change your stance from you don't have to wear a mask, now you got to wear a mask, shut down the schools, and put goggles on. I mean, what about gloves? I mean, he's right. I mean, we touch our face more than we get sick with gloves. But anyway, it's just ridiculous. Who could tell us the truth? The point is, should a zoo employee be telling me how to put my mask on, what kind of mask to wear? That's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. How about the government, give us masks that are approved, It just doesn't make sense. And then you got states that don't wear masks. They leave it up to you. You can wear the mask if you want. So my point is this. We've got facts out there. The facts tell us that less than 1%, it's 1% of 1% of children get coronavirus, okay? And less than that die of it. Everyone else can get it of every age. And when I say children, I think it's like 18 and under, okay? Older people can get the virus, but they recover. The average, not all, okay, but the average death is 80 years old. That's who dies. So a little bit under and a little bit over. And I've actually read stories of 100-year-old people surviving the coronavirus. So there are facts. So honestly, the schools should be open. Kids should be able to go back to school because they are the least vulnerable. They're not going to get it. They've got a strong immune system. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but that's the facts. That's what I'm bringing you. That's why we need to really pay attention to them and not get all angry. See, what happens, what gets us mad as conservatives is the media not telling everyone the facts. They should be telling them on every network and getting the word out. But what happens is I'll be in a place like this and someone throw hot coffee on me, like I saw in another video, or Walmart. All of a sudden, Walmart's the mask police, or Rite Aid, or Walgreens, and oh, put them on, get it on. What's wrong with you? Or and just degrading each other and putting us, and people that don't know the facts get angry because they don't know the facts. So how can we be mad at them? They're not getting the facts. But you know what? This is another thing, okay? This is another point. 8 million cigarettes were smoking today. All right? I looked that up. 8 million cigarettes were smoking today. 2.9, almost 3 million deaths by smoking to date, from January to this date. 2.9, almost 3 million people have died from smoking. So that'd be equivalent to me walking up to someone smoking and whacking it out of their face, or anyone with a cigar, cracking it, pushing them down, being like, what is wrong with you? You are overburdening the healthcare system with that smoking. And you know what? My mother died when she was 53. It robbed her life. How dare you? That offends me. And your smoke is going into my children's lungs. And you know another thing? Healthcare system. My health life insurance health insurance is through the roof because of you. It's overburdened. because you're smoking and you're not being responsible. Would I do that? Would I have a right to do that? Could I do that? 8 million are smoked a day. 3 million people have died already to date. I think the coronavirus I think that's worldwide, 3 million. Coronavirus, 700,000. So 2 times as many people have died. And the coronavirus, by all rights, could go away. You know, if you get a vaccine and all that other herd immunity stuff. Not smoking, not this burden. This burden will be with us for the rest of my life. Or alcohol. Do I go to a restaurant and knock over tables that have alcohol on it and say, you know what, alcoholism runs in my family, man. And you know what, you're going to kill people. You're definitely going to drive drunk. And just accuse them of driving drunk and not caring about anybody? I don't think so. Okay, I wouldn't do that. And you know what? This is the final point. Abortion, man. You want to talk about where you have control of killing a person? There have been 25 million abortions in the world to date, from January to this date. 25 million, not 2.9 like smoking. 25 million people, human beings, are dead because people made a choice to kill them. Now, I don't want to blame the person, the young girl or the boy, or these young people, or people that don't know, because a lot of people don't know. We've come across people in our little organization, they just don't know, man. They've been told and taught it's a blob of cells, okay, and it doesn't matter. You know, it's not a person yet, so you can kill it. But it is a person, and these people mourn the death of their child. This is very real. None of this gets reported. Why are you trying to defend people, John? Why are you trying to stop abortion and healthcare? That's not healthcare. That's burdening the healthcare system, because you're killing people, and now people have mental problems, and they got to try to work that out. We try and help them spiritually. Okay, but people for the most part, have these abortions because they're uneducated. Now let's get a little deeper here with a little more fine-tuned. There have been 22.5 million black children that have died since abortion became illegal in America. And here's another statistic I read. 247 black babies die every day. 247 black children dying every day, black people. But I thought, Black Lives Matter. That's what they say. If Black Lives Matter, why are they not involved in stopping abortion? Did you know Margaret Sanger started Planned Parenthood to kill black people and the undesirable of society? That was her goal. She wanted to kill black people. The other day, I was listening to my gospel radio station. I got this black gospel radio station. And that's right, with black people sing, and I love it. And I got to qualify myself here, you know, because I'm not black. I can't talk about it. But you know what? Even if a conservative black guy told you what I'm telling you, which I know many that do, I could send you links, they'd still call him an Uncle Tom or a sellout or a coon, because that's what they do. I don't understand it. I know they don't get it, but they don't know what else to say, because people with all colors have different thoughts and can have different feelings. You don't have to vote and be one way. So I'm listening to this black gospel station. I love black gospel music, and it's awesome. And an ad comes on, and they're like, Black Lives Matter. We got to support Black Lives Matter. If you want to support Black Lives Matter, you know, donate. Now, I know Black Lives Matter, okay? I stand in front of an abortion facility once in a while, okay? In the nicer weather with a sign. I mean, it's really pathetic what I do. I'm not doing anything really. If I was black and I knew this and I was rich, like a superstar, man, dude, you can make a difference, man. You can go make a difference and tell your people that Planned Parenthood is systematically killing you. Okay, so I'm standing there in front of these facilities, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so all lives matter to me. All lives. Jesus, in the book of Revelation, it's like every tribe, nation, tongue, everyone, all those that have accepted Christ will be before him on the throne in heaven. All lives matter to me. So, of course, Black Lives Matter to me. But here's the deal. I can't support Black Lives Matter, the organization, until Black lives matter more to Black Lives Matter than they do to me. Like, I want to see some real action with them. Now, if the organization is about police brutality, then it's time to change the name. It's time to change the name. The name doesn't make sense. This is what makes conservatives angry. Conservatives of all color and all ethnicities, man, infuriates us because we love people. As a Christian, I love them all, and I want everyone to be successful. And in America, that can happen. You can have success in America. Okay? So the real problem with the masks is most people are just afraid of dying. And they don't want to get sick because they're afraid of dying. And they think coronavirus is the death blow. And it's not the death blow. It can bring death, but it's not Ebola. It's not something AIDS or SARS or something seriously, seriously bad. If it was that bad, then we would really seriously still be in a pandemic. It wouldn't be the situation we're in right now. But this is what I really want to leave with. If you're afraid to die, you need to ask yourself, man, if I die today, where will I spend eternity? That is the most important question for you. You need to figure that out. I figured it out. I'm a Christian. I'm a born-again Christian. And I believe that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. That his death on the cross paid the price for my sin. Because we're all sinners. There's none righteous, not one. No one can do good consistently their whole life. And God is a holy God, and God cannot allow our sin into his presence, into his holiness. So he's made a way. When we receive Christ, he pays the penalty for us. He takes away the debt. And we become in Christ. When God looks down at us, he sees John in Christ. His righteousness, not mine. So please think about that. And if you got any questions, please message me. And I'd love to talk to you about that. Okay?